What's up, guys? Welcome to our podcast. This is the Not Made in Japan podcast, which is a couple of friends that talk about anything from anime, manga, video games, and general nerd culture topics. With me today, like usual, I have Nick
What's going on, guys?
and Tanner.
Hey guys, it's Tanner again.
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 Zach has gone missing. We don't know where he is. We're going to put out some missing posters and see if we can find him.
We'll
Okay.
find him.
He'll come
Check
back
the back of
eventually.
your milk cartons.
Exactly. Today we are talking about side characters in an anime or manga story that deserve their own spin-offs or could have an interesting spin-off show. Before we do that, we're going to get into a little bit of news. Some news that I am very excited for.
And we got to talk about what we are currently reading / watching.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's after the news.
That's after the news.
Okay.
Yeah. First, piece of news, Call of Duty Battle Pass Season 2 for whatever version of Call of Duty they're on now is in Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's very exciting to all of us because we all played this with each other. That sounds weird. We all played this throughout the years. Call of Duty Zombies has now gotten an open world map in the latest update. I believe it is called Operation Outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
Have either of you had a
Really?
chance to play it yet?
I haven't played Outbreak, but I've been playing regular Call of Duty. I didn't know it was an open world thing. So,
Yeah, I think the new map
you
is
run
open
around and
world.
build forts and stuff, or what?
It's not Fortnite. Calm down. I don't know. I haven't played it. I don't know very much about it.
He's gonna lose a build battle to a zombie in the new Call of Duty.
He's
I
gonna
meant like
highlight
a
it.
base.
Look at
I meant
this.
more like a base.
I think so. It might just be like a kind of a looter shooter thing where you get better guns and ammo and things like that as you go.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe that's something we'll check out as a group and
Yeah, we should play.
potentially record. Maybe we'll see.
Stream.
What's the next news?
Next, this is big news right here. This is the exciting, the big news.
This is big time.
Pokemon. New Pokemon games. Nick, what's your favorite Pokemon game?
Probably Emerald or Fire Red.
Okay. Tanner?
Mine was always Fire Red. That was the only one I could afford as a kid, so it was
Oh
by
my
default
gosh.
my favorite one.
So here's the thing. Fire Red was a remake, right, of Pokemon Red.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another generation getting a remake. That would be Generation 4. That is Diamond and Pearl. This is my
Ooh.
favorite generation. So there was a Pokemon Direct the other day where Nintendo announced Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, 2 Gen 4 remakes. You know what Gen 4 means? That means we get HD Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? That is set to come out late 2021. I'm very excited
Interesting.
about that. I love Gen 4.
What can we play it
Interesting.
on, Brett?
A Nintendo Switch.
I
Switch?
still need to buy a Switch.
I love my Switch. Speaking of Switches, Persona 5 Strikers came out on Switch and PC. Persona 5 is my favorite game.
In case you're
pers-
wondering,
in case you're
listeners and other podcasters, my birthday is in a week, and if you're wondering, I want a Nintendo Switch. You know,
Is it on Sunday?
no, it's Thursday.
Okay. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
on Sunday, but we could have done a special birthday podcast.
Oh
With
yeah,
Tanner.
no.
We just talk about Tanner.
That's not fun.
Also,
That would be boring.
Also, a new game called Pokemon Legends Arceus. Do either of you know anything about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
No, I was
Isn't it
never a
kind of
Zelda
open
kid.
World?
It's open world, right? That is what this Pokemon game is going to be.
An
It is
open
gonna
world
be
Pokemon game?
An open world, like truly open world Pokemon
Like
game.
Pokemon Go?
No,
No,
I hope not.
it's got tasks and things and quests and objectives. Let me give you a little bit of background, right? This takes place in feudal Sinnoh region. The goal is to create the first Sinnoh Pokedex. I'm hyped. It sounds amazing.
Sounds like fun. That sounds like fun.
These are the starters they announced. Cyndaquil, the fire starter from Gen 2.
Ooh.
Rowlet, the grass starter from Gen 7. That's the owl, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And Oshawott. Oshawott? Yeah, Oshawott. the Gen 5 water starter. That's the otter. The otter.
Or gal.
I'd go Cyndaquil all day.
Oh, yeah. Out of those three, Cyndaquil. That is set to come out in early 2022. I am super excited about that.
You gonna get that one?
I'm getting that one. When they open that for pre-order, I'm probably going to get it. Thoughts on those Pokemon games?
Oh, I'll definitely play the open world one for sure.
Actually, sounds like fun.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Go is
Don't
just
have a
such a
Switch.
flop that I need
It's not
something back
Pokemon
in my
Go.
life.
So you missed
Pokemon.
last week, Tanner. Post Malone is doing a Pokemon Go concert.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
Why?
just like Travis Scott's Fortnite concert.
It's like Travis Scott's Fortnite. We're not doing this again. We already talked about it for like 5 minutes last time. All right. Anime news now. Black Clover.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time since the manga was released on Manga Plus, Black
Mhm.
Clover has passed 500,000 weekly readers. That doesn't mean there's only 500,000 people reading it weekly. That's just on Manga Plus. That is 200,000 less than One Piece.
Wow.
The next bit about Black Clover, 170 is the final episode they're going to animate. Unfortunate.
Episode 170?
Yes.
Oh.
There is also going to be a big announcement relating to Black Clover after. We'll see what that's all about.
After 170?
After 170, there's going to be an
Oh, they're probably going
announcement.
to say we're getting a movie or something like that.
Yeah. I'd be okay with a movie that kind of... Because apparently they left out a big character from the manga in what they're animating currently.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
What about like a canonical video game?
Maybe.
You're
That's
saying a
maybe.
video game that's canon? That's
Yeah.
canonized?
Yeah,
It's not canonized. That has to do with something in the church.
Canonization of the Bible? Yeah, I remember when that took
Oh,
place.
gosh. So they also released the last 3 episode titles. 168 is Stirrings of the Strongest. 169 is The Devil Binding Ritual.
Oh,
And
that sounds
170 is Haruka Mirai, which means Far Away Future.
intense.
So we'll see.
so something's happening to Yami. We
What?
can tell that.
Far away
Just
future.
guess. I'm just thinking that something big's gonna happen to Yami.
Something
And the-
big's going to happen to everyone.
Yeah, I think
But the
it's
thing
everybody.
is, the manga's going to keep releasing. It's not like the manga's taking a break too. It's just the anime. So they're probably going to do something like Bleach did at the end of the Fullbring arc, which Nick doesn't know about. But they said something along the lines of "see you soon" or something like that. And that was telling you that the anime will come back. It's just a matter of when.
I don't like that. See you soon could be like anything.
It could be the exact same as Bleach. We're waiting 10 years to get the anime.
That's not fair. I hope not.
Oh gosh.
Speaking of Bleach, so Tite Kubo, the creator of Bleach, is a big guy on fashion, right? You can see it in the anime because everyone has multiple outfits that they wear.
Mm-hmm.
So some big news for Bleach, kind of big news for Tite Kubo. He is doing a collab with Tokyo Girls Collection, the biggest fashion event in Japan. Some of the runway models are going to wear exclusive Bleach merchandise. That's kind of cool.
It's going to sound
graphic
super
t-shirts
intense.
and stuff.
I think more than that, like jackets and pants and things like that. They also released, I couldn't find it, but they released a image of different Bleach characters wearing said exclusive merchandise kind of thing. Now, this could be a number of things. This could be lining up for a big Bleach announcement, which could be the anime coming back, because that's some great publicity. Or it could just be Tite Kubo flexing a little bit, being like, look, I'm still relevant. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I get that.
Crunchyroll is going to add Hajime no Ippo. I think you both have heard of it. That's the boxing anime and manga.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Previously, it was very hard to find legally if you didn't own the DVDs because there was a bunch of rights that were up in the air. But that is set to be released legally on Crunchyroll, so that's exciting. Shonen Jump magazine. So every year, the physical sales have decreased. This is the first time it's dipped below 1.5 million on the physical copy. this could just mean that it's going to move digitally. But a lot of like dedicated fans still want that paper copy. I know I prefer paper manga. I don't think anything's going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, I think that's
But-
probably just a digital dip.
Yeah, it's just everyone's going to go digital.
Honestly, I think that like though with digital, it's helping grow like people reading manga though, because it made
True.
it a lot easier for me to read.
Mhm.
Tanner, I don't know if you've got a Viz subscription or anything yet, but
I don't. I need to get one though.
Throw back to episode 1, hashtag not made in Japan podcast for 0% off your subscription.
I forgot about that.
oh yeah, that was
It's funny.
interesting.
Free marketing right there.
Free marketing. My Hero news. So the My Hero fandom has done it again.
What have
Caleb
they done?
Cook, who is responsible for the translation of My Hero, he's one of the main people involved in translating My Hero to English. He's also been huge in pushing My Hero into the spotlight. The fandom, I have quotes on this because it's questionable at this point, are so upset with how he does things that they literally pushed him off of Twitter.
Wait, what? How do you push somebody off of Twitter?
You troll and you harass them until they leave Twitter.
Oh,
He released a tweet before he disabled his account saying something along the lines of, "I'm not quitting my job. I just don't want to hear all the hate," or something like that.
and is it because the way he translates it, they don't like it or something?
I think it's just people trying to push an agenda. I have seen no problems with any of his translations. I don't know if Nick has seen anything or you've seen anything.
I have not seen or heard
But I
anything.
haven't seen anything wrong with his translations.
It's My Hero fans being My Hero fans.
But at this
Let's
point,
just
that
call a spade a
brings
spade.
this interesting point I drew down. Are they fans at this point? Are they actually fans?
No, they're
Because
trying
Well,
to control
I mean,
it.
The thing is, it's kind of in the same realm of like people who have major riots after massive victories in a sporting event.
True.
You know, like yeah,
But
they're
but that doesn't
extreme fans, but they
hinder
still
the
destroy
sports.
stuff.
So say a team wins a Super Bowl, right? Them rioting after the game doesn't affect how the game was played, or it doesn't affect the player's perspective of the game. They are literally trolling people as they are making the entertainment. Hey guys, sorry for the technical difficulties, but when we were editing this, we found our recording software had a problem, and we missed our entire discussion about My Hero the fandom. But nevertheless, we are going to move on to the next thing. The next piece of topic we were discussing is for One Piece, how Oda, the creator of One Piece, says he feels frustrated. He says he has about 30 pages of information he wants to get out there, and he can only condense it down to about 17, which is what a chapter normally is. Now we're going to jump back into our podcast and let Nick give his opinion. Nick, we were on you. You were saying something?
So yeah, like what I was saying was that One Piece, the recent chapters, especially since chapter 1000, has been like really, really loaded. And I feel, and you could probably actually tell after hearing this that maybe he has been forced to cut down a little bit and kind of trim the fat, so to say, from his story. But yeah.
I feel
So-
like I'd feel very limited if somebody was doing that to me and I was the writer.
I mean, that's 17 out of 30. That's almost half, right?
Yeah, that's
a
insane.
lot.
It is.
Yeah.
And maybe that's Oda's fault because he's created such a beast that he has to keep up with it. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see.
But it sounds like he has the content. It's that they're like making him break it up, which ultimately
Not break
like,
it up, condense it.
You know, he's still gonna have the main points. He's not gonna like skip out on main things that he actually wants in the story. But like it might hurt the pacing though in the anime once the anime catches up to this portion of the manga.
Yeah.
Well, they
Who
could
knows?
stretch it out longer and make more money.
That's what they always. Have you? You haven't watched enough One Piece to know that the pacing is absolutely atrocious from a lot of it.
Some of it's bad. I don't know.
A lot of it's bad.
I would say Naruto's got some pretty bad pacing from what I've seen thus far.
At times, but Naruto doesn't have 5 minutes of recap before each episode.
Yeah, that's a lot of recap.
Okay, that's just Dressrosa.
Just 100+ episodes.
Oh God, this guy.
All right, moving on. We're spending too much time.
Yeah,
on that
what's
topic.
our topic?
We're not there yet. We have more news.
Oh gosh.
Japan Playboy is set to feature One Piece cosplayers to commemorate the manga's 1000th chapter. This includes a lot of the major female characters, including Rebecca, Robin, Nami, and Chopper, even though Chopper is not a female.
Oh, Rebecca.
There's going to be a Chopper cosplay, so good for Chopper. Demon
Fun.
Slayer, we're going to kind of speed run this now. Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, has reached #1 worldwide Japanese film of all time, surpassing Spirited Away. That's really big.
That is big time.
That is over 4 million in revenue.
Demon Slayer's amazing.
Also in Mugen Train. Mugen Train has released in the US for 1 week in Miami on the 26th, I believe is when it started. It will run for exactly 1 week and close. This is so that they can qualify for an Academy Award. You love to see it. That's just like a flex.
So he's got to put it in a movie theater, like a movie.
It's got to be released in the US.
Oh, okay. I'm following.
And they could have released it on a streaming service. They could have released it on Hulu, Netflix, Crunchyroll, whatever. But no, this man said, "Nah, I'm just going to put it for a week. And then I'll release it all later."
I wonder how many hardcore fans are like flocking.
It is probably so hard to get a ticket.
Oh yeah, there's no way. No way.
It's probably invited VIP guests, as well as first come first serve kind of pre-orders. This makes me think.
Tickets.
I really hope they did the sub, not the dub. I absolutely despise the Demon Slayer dub.
I haven't watched the dub.
They released a trailer for the dub. Oh, it's bad. I don't like the voice actors.
I really thought the sub was really well done, and I'm usually a dub guy.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Back to Attack on Titan.
The anime will end on chapter 116. The manga is going to end in 2 chapters, which is 139. That leaves 23 chapters not getting animated. We might get a part 2 for the final season. We might get movies, or we might get nothing. We hope we get something, but you never know.
We got to get it into it.
Well, the manga's going to have an end.
We have to destroy Gabby.
Oh, gosh. You know how hot of a topic that is?
Oh, it's such a hot topic right now. And
I'm not that far in Attack on Titan.
I love how the authors are like,
don't spoil anything.
They're like, oh, we're going to see, they're going to understand. They're going to be like, it's all about perspective. And everybody that's had character development.
Too far.
Too far. Roto Roller. We got to get that back.
Nick has just finished season 1.
It's great. Oh, you're on season 1?
He just finished it. So no, you're going a little too, you're dipping you spoiler pool.
Oh, man. You're going to get so excited.
It's really good. The reason that the studio got so much hate for this final season was the animation, but I thought it was
I don't have any.
I'm not a huge fan of the 3D CGI stuff, but it wasn't that significant. I think it's just people didn't like the concept of it.
It was different. It was just an addition to what was already built, so people probably felt uncomfortable.
We'll talk more about Attack on Titan once Nick
we have to
catches
later.
up. We'll cover a lot of major shows once all of us have watched it.
Yeah,
final piece of news: Avatar: The Last Airbender is getting a new animated movie, and a dedicated studio to stream on Nickelodeon streaming service, Paramount Network or whatever it's going to be called. It's getting a dedicated studio headed up by the original creators.
Interesting.
So this studio is going to release movies, TV shows, etc., all based around the Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise.
That's pretty cool.
That should be good. Apparently, the first movie is going to be about Aang and the rest of the group, but I believe they'll probably branch off and do more similar things like Korra. Maybe it's another. Well, I don't know. I haven't finished Korra, so I don't even know what happens at the end of Korra. Who knows?
I do. I know.
Well, there you go. Any thoughts before we wrap up news?
No, it's all a bunch of good stuff.
Let's dive right in. Let's go.
All right. So our topic for this week is side characters in an anime or manga that could have their own shows, and they would be good. Since neither of you got the trivia question right the entire time we've been doing this podcast,
always has to bring that up.
I'm going to go first.
No, I'm gonna
Well,
get
we
it right
gotta talk.
today.
We
Nope,
gotta
I'm
talk
going
about like, what
first.
we're reading and watching.
Oh yeah, we could do that. So Nick, what are you reading and watching right now?
Well, so like I said, personally, Bleach didn't hook me with the anime, so I'm trying it with the manga, and so I'm jumping in like towards the end of the Soul Society arc in the manga, and thus far, I think it's keeping me a little bit better. And I'm currently watching, like we said, Attack on Titan and Naruto.
And that's what
Is
what
that
you
that's how
is
you're
that
ending
it?
it? You left it very open and you were gonna say something else. And Naruto?
Yeah, the probably lesser of the big three.
Oh my gosh, of course he has to say that.
Tanner, what are you watching and reading right now?
I just finished up Demon Slayer. I rewatched it just because it's good and I fell back in love with it. And then I am also watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and that last episode was just fire.
It was amazing.
The clapping was great. It was just
Oh,
phenomenal.
that was so good.
You ever seen the video? It's like, let him get up, let him get up.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And it
was
perfectly
funny.
describes that scene. They were a great duo for sure.
I do think that Jujutsu Kaisen, two of its major fights have been 2-on-1 like that, and they both kind of looked not the same, obviously, but similar. I hope they don't fall into that trend where they keep doing that over and
I
over
don't think
and
they
over.
will.
I don't think they will either, but
I think we enjoy seeing it though because they're
it's fun
teammates.
to watch, but the 5th time, the 6th times, it's still as entertaining.
Yeah. No, I feel you. They're gonna do some crazy stuff,
Yeah.
but no
Are you-
spoilers. So
yeah.
now, whatever you listening or watching,
Oh,
reading.
you're trying to not spoil the 20th episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, but you're more than willing to spoil season 3 of Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
Season
sorry,
4.
that was my bad. It happens.
As for myself, I am watching Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen weekly, as well as I just started the older show Monster. So we'll see how that goes.
I've heard that one's a psychological thriller.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
a
like
psychological thriller. It's less on the supernatural than Death Note. It's more realistic.
I see.
It's a little dated. I think it came out in like 2003, maybe. So it's not terribly old, but it's obviously not the newest animation. You know, it's not Jujutsu Kaisen Demon Slayer where it's got the big digit budgets for animation.
Yeah, animation's
But it's
entirely
also
different.
not like OG Dragon Ball or Toriko.
If it was made back then, it probably would look like that. But no, it's I'm liking it so far. I'm a big fan of psychological thrillers, like the whodunit kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So we'll
for
see.
sure.
Yeah.
Moving
All right,
into our
on to the
topic,
topics.
side characters who deserve their own show. I will go first
Go
because
for it.
you guys don't get trivia, right?
I will today.
Okay, we'll see.
I know I'm going to
I
get
will
right.
just give you a hint that I've already introduced the topic that the question is going to be on. So,
Okay.
all
I'm ready.
right. In my first character that deserves or could have its own show or spinoff would be from Naruto, which is Madara. Now they give you a little bit of backstory about Madara and Shippuden, but it's like jumping around. It's not consistent, and I think some of it's filler.
Yeah.
So I would like to know what it looks like after the First Great Ninja War, where the Leaf is being established.
And he's
that
leaving.
Kind of before that, like kind of how he's going along, and then when he actually wants to leave, we're going to keep as little spoilers as possible. But you pick up what I'm saying, and anyone that's watched Naruto will pick up what I'm saying. That I think Madara deserves a better backstory because just you don't kind of know what pushed him to do this, and then at the end you find out, is he really a bad guy? Which always leaves the open anime debate questions of who's the bad guy and everything like that. But
yeah, for sure.
I think Madara could have a really interesting spin-off story.
I think so too.
If done well.
That'd be cool. And Hogan, I think that's a popular opinion for people that have seen Shippuden and everything.
Too much filler or what?
No. It's like he didn't listen to what I just said. And
He
like,
didn't.
Naruto filler.
He can't listen. All right, and then what was that? Just your first one?
That's my first one. Yeah. Go to. You can go, Tanner.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, so like I can't really comment on it. Tanner, you can make a comment.
You'll enjoy it.
He did comment, Nick. You just weren't listening.
What I was thinking, and I had a tough time with this one because we've gotten so little of what's there, but I want so much more, and it's because I'm rewatching Demon Slayer as well. I think we could get a backstory, and I was torn between these two, but I picked Master Hirokodaki.
They do go into more detail about him in the manga.
They do?
Known. Yeah, it's known at this point.
Okay. Well, somebody that's
there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been animated that's gone into detail.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's the difference between reading and watching entirely.
I could spoil something for you right now, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, don't do that because I'll probably just start reading it.
But I will say that I get it from your perspective. Yeah, no, I get it from your perspective because all you've seen is the first 26 episodes, I think.
Yeah, it's like 25 or 26.
25, 26 episodes. So you want to know so much more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's out there. It just hasn't been animated yet.
Dang. Yeah, I need to read it because I need more.
Yeah. Nick, you want to go ahead?
So I'm going to dive right into my One Piece one that I was talking about. So I kind of took a different spin on this topic. So something that I would kind of like to see as a separate show is, if you remember early on in One Piece, the barkeep in Luffy's hometown, Makino, her and Shanks had somewhat of a relationship of some sort. And I would think that it'd be kind of a really cool show if like Makino and Shanks had like a slice of life romance anime where she gets like letters and like briefings from the newspaper to like let her know how Shanks is, and then periodically Shanks will come back and then it'll have like that forbidden love or the, you know, I love him but he loves the sea type of thing. You know, I think that would be a really cool like slice of life twist on the One Piece universe. And you can still kind of keep that battle shonen, like if you drop in on Shanks fighting with another Yonko or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about One Piece, but
it's an interesting spin on it. It's definitely not something people have probably said before.
Yeah, you're probably a first timer on that one.
Yeah.
Interesting. And honestly, like, you know, I could have went the easy route with saying, well, let's just go look at Gold Roger's adventure.
Yeah.
You know, and I brought that up, but then this one came to mind and I thought that it would be an interesting twist and kind of fun to talk about.
So the trivia question, because we're about halfway through.
Trivia
time. Let's see if
wait.
finally get.
I'm getting locked in. Let me get locked in. Trivia's coming.
He's firing up Google.
Right. Nope. I'm getting new to the iPad, so I'm not on Google.
All right. Let's see. Number between 1 and 10. Nick.
6.
8.
10. It was 7, so pick again.
7.
I didn't keep the same number.
Oh, I got you. I got it right.
No, you didn't.
No, I was quicker than you.
I literally changed the number. Neither of you were right. Go again. 1 to 10.
Wait, we're not doing closer?
We split it.
You literally split it.
He's so confused.
7, and then I said 6.
No, I changed the number. Tanner didn't know I changed the number.
Is 7 not his second guess?
No, it's not. It was a joke.
Oh my gosh.
3, 2, 1, go.
4.
5.
It's 2. Tanner gets to go first. All right. Tanner.
Uh-huh.
Name one of the Gen 4 Pokemon starters.
Oh, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer?
I don't have one. I can't think of it.
Nick, 5 seconds.
Turtwig.
Yep, there you go. Nick wins.
Oh!
The very first time.
Chimchar, Piplup.
I was going to say Chimchar, but I wasn't sure if he was a starter or not, so I went with Turtwig.
That was the Gen 4 starters. That's very fitting because the Pokemon Gen 4 game was
big time. That's a really good trivia question. I'm upset I didn't know it. I was trying so hard.
Redeem yourself next time. It's okay. Did you even have a guess?
No, I didn't. I just because I knew I didn't have any of them right, and I just not even worth it.
He was gonna be like Bulbasaur.
It would have been better than nothing.
Charizard.
All right, my second topic. My second character that could have their own show. This one might surprise you a little bit.
Okay.
From Gurren Lagann. Lord Janome. That's the Spiral King.
Uh-huh.
Well, is he the Spiral King? Yeah, he is a Spiral King.
Oh yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about that one.
You haven't watched Gurren Lagann?
I've not.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
How many episodes?
24.
Oh, yeah, I can watch that in a week.
So it brings the interesting fact. I'll try to be as I thought everyone has seen it, so I'm going to try to be as spoiler free as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you the rundown. He is the ruler of the world, right? He runs the world.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how he got to that point, how he first learned about spiral power, how he learned about the anti-spiral, and then is he really a bad guy, or is he looking out for the best of the planet?
The greater good.
Nick probably picks up a lot more of what I mean in that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have a little bit of an answer to that because I kind of touch on it in the show a little bit.
Right, but I want more.
True, yeah.
I want more.
I mean, I think there definitely could be a show about like his rise to power, like how he dominated
how the Beastmen became greater than the humans.
Yeah. Well, he was a human, wasn't he? Yeah, he was a human.
Know. I don't remember. I haven't watched.
He was either human or some sort of like strange hybrid.
Aren't all Beastmen hybrids?
Well, like he was something different. Like he was more human than Beastman.
But you know how he learned about the anti-spiral, how he learned spiral power, things like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah, because all of a sudden after the I'm just gonna stop myself there because I was about to get spoilery.
I know what you're trying to say.
I gotta watch this.
Yeah, Tanner, that's your homework.
That'll be my homework for this week.
You're gonna finish it by next week.
Yeah, probably.
Gurren Lagann episode coming next week.
Hey, dude, I'd be all about it. We don't have a topic for next week. We could literally do Gurren Lagann.
We could.
I was actually thinking anime openings would be a good topic for next week.
You were thinking?
I was thinking.
Is that more intense thinking?
Thinking. No, so 24 episodes. I think all of us could get through that by next week. Rewatch it.
Yeah, we could probably do something like that. But
all right, well, there you go.
Who's number 2 for their number 2?
Well, you went before Nick, so you can go.
Okay, yeah. So my number 2, it's a really good character that I think could have their own show from his current series that's like going on right now, and I don't think anybody else has this opinion or thought at all. But there's a really good character in Boruto that could have his own show, and his name is Naruto.
Oh,
Boruto's such trash. Because Boruto.
Wait, hold on. You were saying a side character in Boruto that could have his own show. I was really thinking, is it Naruto?
Well, I think there's a side character in Naruto. The fourth Hokage's grandson has.
That could be a good show. That could be a good show.
Gosh, it's crazy. You know,
apparently the manga's amazing.
Hey, I've heard the manga's really good.
I have, but I just had to throw that joke out there. But no, who I really meant is Kakashi in Naruto.
Okay.
Like, when he's going through like his dark phases in his life, where he's in like the
when he's in the Anbu. Yeah.
Hey, and like
Hogan hasn't gotten that far, so keep it spoiler free.
Oh, that's still spoiler free. Either way,
really, because they say he was in the Anbu within like the first like
first like 10 episodes or so. But
give a little bit of description about it.
Just like, his progression as a person, going from this person that was just dark, rules oriented, like wouldn't even hesitate to kill, to this caring, compassionate teacher that we have now, who's just been through so much pain and life struggle. I think it would be a phenomenal series.
I also think it'd be really interesting to see he and Itachi's interactions, because they kind of briefly touched on it.
Yes, like they gave you a tiny little glimpse of it, and I think they can go super into that to the point where like. Kakashi would probably be like, "Oh, I see myself as Itachi," and
or Itachi just hates him because he has a Sharingan. Yada.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something about Naruto? Like,
sure.
That might be a hot take. Jiraiya is much creepier than Hisoka. Like,
100%.
He's pervy sage. That's the whole
agree.
point.
Yeah, that's
his name is pervy sage. He's a great person, but he's pervy sage. That's the whole purpose.
He's a great sensei.
Everyone
phenomenal.
loves him so much, but they're like, "Wow,
how do you not?"
Hey,
he's like the lovable pervert, right?
Yes, like you just want him to hug you.
Wow.
You don't want Hisoka to hug you.
No, honestly, with what I've seen, I think I'd rather have Hisoka hug me.
You need to see more of Jiraiya. You need to
he's a father figure for us, okay? All right, what's next? Who's next?
I'm
Hogan
next.
is next.
Go for it, Nick.
Speaking of father figures,
Mm-hmm.
Joichiro Saiba from Food Wars.
You know what's funny is I was gonna say Joichiro, but
This is the one where I thought that you might like have someone.
no,
My third one.
I thought you were gonna say it, so I didn't say it.
Yeah, well, I guess we do think alike. So,
We
but
both
no,
love
That's so
Food
cute.
Wars.
That's
Dude,
so cute.
Tanner, you need. All right, Food Wars. We'll have a Food Wars episode down
Yeah,
the
I'm
line.
gonna watch. I
I
gotta watch
love
it.
Food Wars. I rewatched it all to watch the 4th season. Oh god, it's so good. Ugh,
I used to like literally put the dub on and just fall asleep to watching Food Wars,
it's really good.
having
Interesting.
people's clothes blown off while they eat food. Like,
Hey, that's spoilers.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
It's
not.
literally like 4 minutes into the first episode it happens. So,
Yeah, but if you didn't know it's happening, it catches you by surprise. That's a spoiler.
oh my gosh.
That is
Sorry,
a
I spoiled.
spoiler.
Sorry, I spoiled 4 minutes into Food Wars.
The best part, Tanner, have you seen anything about Food Wars?
I've not. No.
The best part is they explain in the 3rd season why clothes explode. It's amazing. It's so good.
Okay.
It's so funny.
Interesting. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I guess.
All right,
Oh,
so
and then at the end of the 4th season, that like how.
hey, simmer down.
Oh my gosh, that is like arguably one of the funniest, best scenes in anime that I've seen.
It's really good.
Okay, who's next?
No, he didn't get to explain why.
Oh,
Oh
so,
God,
like,
he didn't.
so like Joichiro Saiba, he was like, he was the number 2 at the academy, but they pretty much insinuated that was because he was like not very good in the classroom, and he kind of was.
He was lazy.
Yeah, he was lazy. He was a loaf. So after he left, he went and like traveled the world and like had become this world-renowned chef, and
By the way,
essentially
Tanner, this isn't spoilers because it's like they tell you so often in the show that this happened,
Mm-hmm.
but Nick kind of skirt away from more details about it.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about spoilers.
so like
I mean,
like
it's Food Wars. What the hell are you gonna get spoiled for?
Yeah.
well like he's like pretty much insinuated to be the like one of the best cooks in the world, like
Mhm.
especially after he
Enough.
just
Nope, enough.
he's the best cook in the world, and I think that seeing like his rise and fall like would
To
be
get there?
kind of something.
Yeah, like
Like,
his school
fun to
adventures.
watch.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That sounds like
Alright.
it'll be cool.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Back to
I
you.
have 2 more. Who else has 2
Ooh.
more? Do you both have 2 more?
I just have one more.
Okay, well I'll do one.
I have
of
a bonus one I can talk about that I deleted and
Wait, Are you out
pre-production.
of topics, Nick?
No, I have one more, and then
Okay.
I deleted one.
So I'm gonna do this one briefly because it could be a spoiler for Nick potentially.
Mhm.
So mine is Levi Squad from Attack on Titan,
Oh.
original Levi Squad. You might have met them at this point, Nick. I don't know.
R.I.P.
Wait, what?
R.I.P.
You already know what happened to him?
I finished the first season.
I didn't. I thought that was in season 2. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
thought that was in season 2 as well.
No, well,
I forget
maybe
season 1 is double the length because it's not 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a full blown like.
Okay, well then I
long
can
thing.
talk all I want about it then.
Yeah.
sure,
Levi
yeah.
Squad. That was a super interesting group, right? Aaron literally knew all of their names and their Titan kill count.
Yeah, he
I
was
wanna
obsessed
see-
with them.
I want to see how they got as good as they were.
Just see him in action.
I also want to see them earning Levi's trust and honing their skills. I think that'd be a phenomenal spinoff. Doesn't have to be long. Give me like 5 episodes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I've only seen the first season, and I see they're all their kill counts. I think this is setting up Levi's character, but like they all have like I got like 6 kills and 31 assists.
Oh, no, 11.
No, don't let the show to confuse you. Killing a Titan is a huge feat.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is. No, it is. But they've got like 30 assists. Where are all
Yeah, they
these
have
kills
assists.
coming from? Is Levi literally just like
Levi's
making
just
all
still camping, bro. He's just sitting in the back. Go ahead.
he's just thirsty. He's sitting there with a Spitfire. He's just thirsty getting the last shots.
Dude,
No, he's worse. He's got the Mozambique with hammer
Finish.
Hammer
point,
point.
waiting for them to crack shields, and then they boop, one shot. Oh, Got him.
Dude, he jumps around from one shots, just like nah.
Boom, 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 boom. Got everyone.
He's like, that's an
He's
opening,
like-
that's an opening, that's an opening, that's an opening. Just doesn't stop.
He's stream sniping like he's ninja.
Pretty much. No, I think something about the Levi Squad would be really interesting because
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
that what's her name? Petra? I think that's the girl's name.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner, take a step back from your microphone.
Okay.
You're getting excited. You're getting excited on me.
Okay.
Chill out, man.
I think something about Petra, because obviously she's in love with Levi.
I know.
I think it'd be really interesting to see kind of her upbringing.
You could almost say she's petrified with him.
Oh my god.
That was.
I'm ending mine there. I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done with Levi
We should just
Squad.
spoil it for you right now because that was just such an awful joke.
That was bad. Whew. Tanner,
Hmm.
your next one.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So,
Forgot we were doing that podcast thing.
yeah. Hogan just distracted me with this awful joke.
Completely derailed the whole thing.
My whole train of thought gone. But no. So I'm gonna make mine quick because I was so stuck between these two people that I just had to mention it. But it's only because I haven't read the manga. Same thing with Demon Slayer. I was thinking about Master because how did his face get like that, and how did he become the master of the Demon Slayer corpse? Like
one per show.
I know, but
You said that show.
I had to mention it.
We're gonna go to Hogan, then we're gonna to you and let you think.
No, I had to mention it. It was just too
Well,
great.
you said it already. You said Master and the Demon Slayer.
I know, but I want it.
Do you have a third?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Nick, go ahead.
Tanner. I think that was more derailing than my.
I think Tanner's a side character that needs his own anime.
I kind of do. My train of thoughts are too all over the place.
You know what's just funny? I'm editing this. I'm just gonna throw up a picture of Tanner right now. And it's gonna be Tanner.
Which picture?
Tanner's a kid. I don't know. I'll find one. Tanner's a character that needs his own side story.
I want it. What do I do? What will I do?
I don't know. Be Tanner. Just walk around, I guess.
You'll talk about how you're saving money in mutual funds to buy $1,000 PC.
I'm buying like a $2,000 PC.
Oh, he's going super build. I already know Tanner's going to super build. Anyway, Nick, go on.
So my third one, this is kind of he was mentioned in the show Hunter x Hunter, but he's mainly like most of the story that goes around him is manga.
Mm-hmm.
It's Don Freaks. It's a distant relative of Jing and Gon. They kind of hint at like him being like a grandfather or great grandfather to Jing, because he is like said to be like, I believe 200 years old or 400 years old or something. But no, so like the big thing in the story is that he went to the Dark Continent and like he started recording his travels.
Spoilers.
I don't know if saying that there's a Dark Continent makes any spoilers.
I'm telling you to be aware. Tanner has not finished Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, that is correct.
I'll stay out of main storyline. But like he documented like traveling the eastern border of Lake Mobius and the western border of Lake Mobius. So I think that it'd be really cool to like see his story. We can't even get regular Hunter x Hunter to finish, let alone.
No, you're not getting anything from it.
Expecting Togashi to come out with a spin-off series.
Honestly, at this point, you might be more likely to get a spin-off than canon.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Honestly, his start, like when he started Hunter x Hunter, he wanted to make it like a One Piece or like a Naruto, like a huge, long-running shonen anime.
Mm-hmm.
But then, honestly,
Nick, I'm gonna think. I think you've said that exact line in every single podcast.
We should do the math on that.
I mean, I'm not going to because I edit all these. I'm not going to go rewatch them all after I edit them.
You edit them and then watch them?
I do edit them and then watch them, actually.
Do you thinking when you edited them?
Sometimes I thinking.
Thinking.
Tanner, maybe you need to do some more thinking and bring a third topic to the podcast.
Tanner, do you have a third?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's hear it.
My third one, definitely.
There's this really interesting character in Boruto, called
Boruto?
Sasuke.
No, called Minato, and I think it's like his grandpa or something. But no,
Do they even talk about Minato in Boruto?
I'm
I
sure it's
don't think he's ever come up in Boruto.
he
I
has
wonder.
to.
I wonder if he's from like if he's Boruto's grandpa. I wonder if he's around the same time as the fourth Hokage.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
that's
that'd be
interesting.
crazy. That'd be
Crossover.
crazy.
Oh man,
Boruto's
But-
grandfather and the fourth Hokage's grandson's grandfather? Oh my god.
What a trip.
oh boy, jeepers!
What I was
We're
thinking
We're cooking.
was
We're cooking now.
no, I gotta get my third one. It's gonna be Yami Sukahiro, definitely the Black Bulls captain. Just
Okay.
like his entire
I'm with it.
backstory.
I'm with
Because
it.
you get such a small thing with the Magic King, or you just like
The
you see-
Magic King?
what did I just say?
The Magic King. What is the Magic King? You mean the Wizard King?
The Magic King.
What is
Dude,
this?
you guys-
Modica Magica High School, bro? Come on.
You've got to drop.
This is the
Black Bulls out of
Magic
your
King.
top
No,
three.
Wizard Harry.
Tanner.
Oh, I
Oh.
can't breathe. I can't believe I just so nonchalantly rolled out of my mouth.
Yeah, the Magic King. It sounds so stupid, it could be true, is the thing. Like, the Magic King has to be something in anime.
You know what? I'm going to change that. The Magic King gets his own show now.
I'd be okay with seeing Magic King Julius.
Magic King Julian. Oh, man.
I'm
That's actually-
guessing you want Yami? What's Magic
Right
Squad?
after
The
you wash it up.
Gray?
Well,
something?
that's what I thought I wanted, and now I think I just want the Magic King.
The great
You
dude.
want to learn about the Magic King?
Gosh, the Wizard King.
What anime is the Magic King from, Tanner?
Black Clover.
Oh, is he the rival of the Wizard King? That's the
No.
Spade Kingdom's leader, the Magic King.
Exactly.
The top mage in the Spade Kingdom. He's the Magic King.
He's in Black Clover.
They're so simple.
Oh
They don't
my
even
gosh.
call. They just call them magicers. They're not even wizards. They're magicers.
that's magic. They're magic men.
Oh, I can't breathe.
That's Mr. Magic. What do you mean?
He's the magicer. He's using the magic.
That's the Magicer King.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. You know what Magic King? That's like skirting magic. Magic Girl is like a whole genre
Oh God,
where girls get magical powers.
I want powers.
I bet you do.
I'd have so much fun.
Like Sakura in Naruto. She's got powers.
If I woke
I
up with
mean,
if I woke up with powers, I would quit my job. The first thing I would do that. How do you
oh
know
my
you
God.
how do you know you work in the United States? Or what is that thing? It's like tell me you work in the United States without telling me you work in the United States. If I got magical powers, the first thing I would do is quit my job.
Oh my gosh. Tanny, do you
Probably.
realize, have you watched any show where the superhero isn't like state licensed? They're called vigilantes and they're criminals.
That's exactly what I want in my life.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that might be a pretty good spin-off show for My Hero if there was like people who
Oh, something about vigilantes in the My Hero. What a concept.
you know, we're cooking again. Should we
We're cooking.
should start writing
We're
this
cooking
episode?
again. We should be a collaboration writing team for Magic Kings.
Let's
All right,
contact
All right, let me
Magic
go to
King
my
Network.
bonus one because Tanner's like dropping our IQs by tenfold at this point.
Oh my God.
10% every minute.
Cookies.
But so
There it is, gone.
Huh?
something. Tanner, you just completely derailing me.
What's
Oh my god!
Where
So-
am I? I want to
No,
go
I-
home.
No, I am home. I heard him. I'm listening to Hogan.
Okay, so actually, my third is having Julius Novachrono from Black Clover, the Wizard
Is that
King.
the Magic King?
No,
Is that
but
the Magic King?
was his rival.
I can't believe it.
Oh.
So it's something that I would like, and this is a little bit of headcanon, but like, do you remember the original Wizard King? How he
The first
defeat-
Magic King?
yes, the first one.
Is that the one on the demon skull outside of Asa's hometown, the Magic King?
The wizard. Come on.
With his
So-
bird apprentice?
Bryce, I'm getting to something good here. So something that I think would be really kind of cool is like how Julius Novachrono, the Wizard King, not the Magic
Nick, this
King.
is your bonus, so wrap it up. You don't get that much time.
Yeah.
He is he's like the reincarnation of the original Wizard King, so he has
Okay,
like the
the
same
only
rules.
problem with that is that the Wizard King actually isn't dead. Spoiler
He
alert.
got reincarnated.
No, he
kind
was
of.
never dead. He was sealed inside rock.
You cannot say spoiler alert after the spoiler. That's not how that works.
It's literally in the
Damn
opener
it.
the whole time that he's a stone statue, and then you're
That's
like,
true.
"He
If you
was
watch
sealed in
opening
stone!"
9, he
Oh!
literally comes out of the stone.
Well,
So,
maybe it's like One Piece
spoiler
and it's
alert for the
inherited from a
opening.
well or something. God
Jesus,
dang,
it
Brett.
is there the whole time. Just low hanging fruit, huh?
Dude, every anime opening spoils the show in some way.
And you're just like,
I'm
it's too
not lying.
nonchalant for you to notice.
No, you don't notice it because you're like, I don't even know who the are.
Exactly. He's the Magic
Well,
King.
The Magic King. That's the first Magic King.
Oh my
Julius
goodness.
is what, like the 30-something Magic King Knight? God, Magic Knight. Wizard
Magic
King.
guy. It's the Magicer.
It's the Magic
just a person that uses magic. They're
This
so
is
lazy.
going way off the rails.
Oh my god. My
Okay,
last
okay,
side
so,
character that could have
Actually,
their own
we gotta create a topic for next week. The best magickers in
best magic.
Well, then what do you
next week
define
is-
as magic, and what do you define as like just
No,
abilities?
honestly,
next week
anyone
is
who
Gurren
uses
Lagann.
magic.
We'll table that though. I like
Oh.
magickers. We'll use magickers.
Harry Potter.
You know what's funny is you put Harry Potter in any anime universe and he gets instantly just speed blitzed.
Potter.
Like imagine Harry Potter just teleporting to like Dragon Ball. He's just walking down like some plane and Goku's just hopping on one foot like, oh, you look strong. Oh wait, your head's gone. My
Dude,
bad.
Well, they're just so quick. He'd be like, expect that dude just hit
No,
me.
you think he would get a word out of his mouth?
Maybe something.
Do you know how fast Goku is?
He gets speed blitzed by Luffy in the first episode after he ate the devil
He gets
fruit.
speed blitzed by any day one anime character. He gets speed blitzed by Baby Deku.
Oh no.
He gets speed blitzed by Naruto's original Shadow Clone Jutsu.
The one that can't even stand. Oh man, now I'm gonna have to go looking and editing and put a picture of that in here.
Straight up. That needs to pop up right there.
Boom, right there. Dude, you know how many pictures there are gonna be just for us making fun of Harry?
Dude.
I'm like 8. Anyway, my last character that could have their own show is Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
I thought about that one, honestly.
You get a little bit of backstory, and they also do it in like a joking way where they show his brother, like, "Oh, I'm your brother," and he's like, "What? I have a brother?" And then he's a tentacle come out of his head, and you're like, "Okay, what is this?" I think that genuinely his backstory could be an interesting spinoff. A couple episodes, nothing crazy. I think it could be good.
I think it could be interesting if they made it like almost like a Death Note esque and like had.
Nick,
No,
I think
someone
you've compared every show to Death Note today.
Well, at least
you-
it's not One Piece.
That's true.
That is true. Good for you. You're developing.
Character development.
This is Nick's character arc.
Yeah,
This is Tanner's side story and Nick's character. Oh my
Heck
gosh.
yeah.
What kind of world do we
I'm
live
so
in?
glad you get character art in my own story.
Oh, we
That's
do
okay.
have your character art, though. Speaking of that, we have you drawn as Sasuke, so I could throw that up instead
Throw
of a
that up
picture
there.
of
I want
you.
to see it.
It's
Throw it
not
up
done.
there.
It's the silhouette that you have. Speaking of, Nick,
Uh-oh.
any update on the art before we wrap up this episode?
I have reached out to the guy. Have not heard back.
Oh no.
We'll see where that goes.
If he
Okay.
doesn't reach back, I have a friend that could do it probably.
We'll see. Anyway, that's our episode. Believe it or not, we actually covered our topic this time.
We got there eventually after like 2 hours of news.
It hasn't even 2 hours of news, but it was like
We had
20
like
minutes. of
7
news.
minutes.
Man,
We're
time
not. We're
feels
not
like
even
forever.
at an hour of the podcast after I edit everything out. It's fine.
Cookies. Probably
Good
like
stuff.
40.
We hope you enjoyed. Any final words, guys?
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, read or watch One Piece.
No.
Yeah, no. Thanks for tuning in. You know, we try to keep these trains of thoughts going, but they just land in random places. So have a good Magic King night.
Magic King. I hope you're all Magic Kings. For your
All you
week.
magickers out there, have a good evening.
Catch us next week when we talk about Gurren Lagann, because we're all going to rewatch it. Well, Tanner hasn't watched it, but Nick
Oh,
and
yeah,
I are
I'll
going to
watch that.
rewatch it, and Tanner's going to watch it. I'm excited
Maybe
to
I'll
talk about
read it.
Gurren Lagann. You could read it. I love Gurren Lagann, and I'm excited to talk about it because it's a really interesting show that has a lot of in-depth kind of different aspects like politics,
It's sick.
love, things like that. It's really good. We
Mhm.
hope you
It's just
join us.
sick.
It's sick. It has the flu.
It's a top 10.
Nice.
It is top 10. It's really good. So we hope to see you guys next week.
Tanner,
Later.
get ready to
Later.
move it into.
Hey, I said later. That means we stop talking.
All
Yeah.
right, see ya.
Later.